Lost in the Wyoming Wilderness. An exploration of trust. In Jeneva Rose's You Shouldn't Have Come Here. Jeneva Rose's You Shouldn't Have Come Here plunges the reader into the vast, isolating landscape of Wyoming, where the allure of escape quickly transforms into a chilling exploration of suspicion, obsession, and the fragile nature of trust. The narrative, set against the backdrop of Calvin Wells' sprawling ranch and the claustrophobic tension that permeates its wooden walls, explores what happens when two individuals, burdened by their secrets, find themselves entwined in a web of uncertain intentions. Grace Evans, a woman defined by the frenetic energy of New York City, arrives at Calvin's ranch seeking respite from a life that has become suffocating. The promise of wide-open spaces and a slower pace beckons, a stark contrast to the concrete jungle she's left behind. The ranch itself, nestled amidst rolling hills and punctuated by the distant cries of wildlife, initially presents itself as an idyllic haven. The lack of cell service, while initially jarring, is welcomed as a forced disconnect from the digital world that has dominated Grace's existence. Calvin Wells, the handsome owner and solitary ranch inhabitant, embodies the Wyoming wilderness's rugged charm. He is welcoming and attentive, eager to share the beauty and tranquility of his home with Grace. He introduces her to the rhythms of ranch life, painting a picture of a simple existence rooted in nature and self-sufficiency. His presence is both comforting and intriguing, offering Grace a glimpse into a life vastly different from her own. However, the idyllic facade begins to crack as Grace spends more time on the ranch. The isolation, initially a source of comfort, morphs into a creeping unease. Whispers of a missing woman, a shadow that hangs over the ranch and its community, begin to stir within Grace. She observes subtle inconsistencies in Calvin's demeanor, fleeting moments of intensity that contrast sharply with his otherwise easygoing nature. Rose masterfully employs the setting to amplify the growing tension between Grace and Calvin. The vast emptiness of the landscape mirrors the void of information and understanding that separates them. The creaking sounds of the old ranch house, the rustling of leaves in the wind, and the eerie silence of the night all contribute to a palpable sense of foreboding. As the days pass, a tentative romance blossoms between Grace and Calvin. Their connection is palpable, fueled by mutual attraction and a shared desire for connection in their isolated environment. Yet, beneath the surface, a current of suspicion and doubt continues to flow. Grace finds herself questioning Calvin's motives, wondering if his charm is merely a mask concealing a darker truth. She cannot shake the feeling that he is keeping something from her, a secret that could endanger her very safety. Calvin, in turn, becomes increasingly possessive and controlling. His initial warmth gives way to an unsettling intensity, and his infatuation with Grace borders on obsession. He scrutinizes her every move, his eyes following her with an unsettling gaze. He senses that Grace is not being entirely honest with him, that she has come to his ranch with a hidden agenda. He becomes consumed by the need to uncover her secrets, convinced that she poses a threat to his carefully constructed world. The dynamic between Grace and Calvin becomes a complex dance of deception and vulnerability. Both characters are shrouded in secrecy, their pasts hinting at hidden traumas and unresolved conflicts. As their departure date approaches, the stakes are raised, and the true nature of their relationship begins to unravel. the once playful romance curdles into a treacherous game of cat and mouse, where the line between hunter and prey becomes increasingly blurred. You Shouldn't Have Come Here is a chilling exploration of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly ordinary people. It is a cautionary tale about the dangers of misplaced trust and the devastating consequences of unchecked obsession. Rose's masterful storytelling creates a palpable sense of unease, drawing the reader into the heart of the Wyoming wilderness and leaving them questioning the true nature of those we allow into our lives. The reader is left to ponder. In such an isolated and volatile environment, who can truly be trusted? And what price will Grace and Calvin pay for their secrets? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more book summaries and insights. Feel free to check out another video or dive into the full playlist you see now for more great book summaries. Click now and keep exploring.